Today we're going to be discussing the reporting features and characteristics available to you as a fleet management customer. So what we want to do here is we're going to click on the Reports tab, and what we're going to focus on in this session is going to be just the history report. It's the bulk of the information that you're going to be looking at when you do reports. We give you 90 days of history online, so you can access that information anywhere at any time. You get 90 days online. And what we recommend as a user is to not pull a 90-day history report for your entire fleet. We recommend your reports be more of a week to a day, in that range as far as the length of time that you pull those reports for the best efficiency. It is a lot of information. It's easier to manipulate and to store and to understand that information when you pull it in smaller segments. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up the history report for one particular vehicle, and from there we'll do some interesting things with the report on how to manipulate, how to filter, and see some of the information, how to create landmarks from the report page as well. So you select the vehicle that you want. That vehicle is going to get listed here at the top. I can do a history report for just today, and I've got many options up to a custom date or the last hour. I'm going to keep it on history report for right now. I want addresses only. I'm going to have it in standard time, and I want the information to come newest to oldest. So I'm just going to left click, and the history report's going to generate, and you'll notice that there's a status bar here that'll let me know how long before that report is fully pulled and on my screen. So as that's loading, there's a couple different things we can filter through here for. If I click on the speed restriction box, it allows me to pick a speed limit. Anything over that speed limit is going to be pulled in the report, and just those speed violations, so to speak. Now that I've got the history report here in full, it's listing every single status, everything from the first engine on at the beginning of the day at 7:40 to moving to speeding statuses, idling, and so on and so forth. Easiest way to manipulate this information is to export it to a CSV file where you can manipulate that data via Excel or Notepad, whatever form you have to manipulate CSV files. Or you can print those reports at any time. Now when I'm looking at a history report, there's a couple different things that I can do here. If there's an address in question that I'm not really familiar with, I can left click on that address as I just did here, and I can enter it as a landmark. I can customize the landmark similar to the landmark tutorial where you pick an icon and name it, add that landmark, and that landmark will actually be there for any other reports you want to run going back in time. So it'll convert this address into a name that you've given it, and then it'll appear as such on any history report going forward. Also, from the map here, if I wanted to, I could click on a satellite view, hybrid view, and I could zoom in and see exactly where the vehicle was at that particular time if I wanted to get a little bit more information. So I can manipulate the map right here on the screen as well. If I wanted to filter, I could filter using any one of the statuses in the status section. So if I wanted to just look at the movings, I can add that, and what it did is it just automatically filtered all of my moving statuses here. And I can export those. I could see those any way I'd like. I can send them to a CSV file. But again, you can filter for a lot of those different statuses yourself. And right here, you could filter on your report as far as what you want to see here, whether speed is necessary on this report or battery voltage for the vehicle. So you can customize what the report is going to look like before you export it as well. Again, you get 90 days of history online. There are other reports that give us a lot of information. We'll cover those in the following video, but for now the history report is going to be where we leave off today. In closing, you have a chart that's going to just summarize your entire day in chart form. Everything from every moving sign, every idle, every engine on and off, and speeding percentages. So a quick visual that kind of breaks down a report in a pie graph form. All of these reporting features are available to you at any time, and you can access them from any computer. And again, you get 90 days of history online. Thank you for your time. I look forward to talking to you about the other reports and videos to come. Thank you.